Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you had a good weekend. December 8th. Sorry, I've been a little absent lately. It is Monday. Happy Money Monday to you. Let's review today's 0-day options I took on SPY and the small account challenge. Still at it. I guess I've been trading every day that's been open, but some good, some bad. But what I've noticed in the last probably 5 trading days or so is my confidence has increased, which is good. That's basically has been my main goal for the most part. Just knowing what I'm looking for, more or less, and what I'm, trying to execute on. So now it seems like I need to shift, to grow confidence, but shift more to, I need to work better on execution, basically. So it gives me hope, though, which without hope, all is lost. So having some hope with some confidence being built is very nice. Some days confidence can get crushed just because it's just not a good day for trading. You just can't be trading every move. It's a Friday, it's a liquidity wedge, it's low volume, it's choppy, whatever. But even on those days, as you get better, like this was Friday, I actually had some good trades in here, even though it was a chop. Yeah. So anyways, today, let's see, what's our range like? Not a crazy range. Seems like volatility's settled back down a bit. Let's see, five points? Yeah, 5 points. So not bad, actually. I think volume's still kind of low. I haven't really looked. Yeah, I think volume's still pretty light today. Yeah, we're dancing around the 5-day. Here's Eric's 30-minute chart. He's SPY day trading on YouTube. So a lot of liquidity that's getting built here. Still in this wedge. Lots and lots of liquidity up here. Crazy. So here, and then definitely here, and then even here. So we're still in this magenta and blue wedge, I guess, here. Break out of magenta here, grab this shoulder, and you can see retesting all-time highs and maybe a push up to 700 for a little Santa rally. Got 20-day down here, maybe come down and find a balance between these two for the end of the month or the rest of the month. Yeah, I don't know. I'll let you guys watch Eric for the macro. Yeah, today started out very choppy, very grindy. I burned a lot of my buying power in the first couple hours. I'm trying to be definitely more active and focused in the first couple hours because that's typically when you have more volume and there's nice trades, but it doesn't always work that way. This morning was pretty grindy. Let's see. So first trade was at 9:55. I got a call. I started off with this purple for the bullish controlled selling, but it was pretty early. It was just from this support and resistance right in here. We do have 5-day down here for a potential bounce. So yeah, naturally, it's like a little inverse head came up. It did break this, but if you paste this up here, we're still within the selling channel. But where did I get it called? 955. Okay, came down. Yeah, okay, so breaking purple. I'm getting them, I think, on the retest here of this gold, and then it end up flushing through. So a bit risky. I didn't have green at this point, this green channel. So yeah, I hadn't had a whole lot. There wasn't a whole lot I had drawn at that point. So that made it a little risky. I did have this red, though, for the bearish controlled buying right here based on this support, this resistance. So yeah, basically just a nice little quick stop right there. 64 cents, 54 cents, or 64 to 56 rather. Stopped it on this candle. Next one was 958. Yeah, so I got in out a couple quick ones in the morning. 958 to 1002. These were puts. Yeah, right here. So What was I thinking here? I mean, a rejection of, broke this gold buying, which I think I'd put in. Yeah, I'd put in by then. I think maybe breaking back in this purple. I'm not too sure on that one, actually. Retest on the red. I don't know. The structure's so tiny. Very choppy here. Should not have been in that trade. Force hindsight. Close it out at 10:02. That gives me the inclination. Sure. Well, my lines are a little bit different then. I think I did have this up here. Yeah. I had this up here, and this was basically... I thought we were still selling in this purple, so that was going to be my stop. And so I got in here, and hoping for a move down to this purple, or at least to this red, and it failed. So, yeah. Makes more sense when my lines are how they were. But really it looked better here. It retesting a support and support. Distance was up there. Anyways, next one. Yeah, a lot of little crappy trading in the morning. Mondays, man. Mondays are... Gotta be careful. 10:03, 10:05. Falls. Okay. Yep. Not waiting for cups to close. I didn't have this green at that point. So to me, let's see, what was I thinking? I think I was trying to get it on the retest of this purple. Yeah. Man, I was really aggressive this morning with these trades. There's nice trades that set up later. It's like I just waited. Had some patience. Yeah, this was for the same trade I did back here that failed. So break on this purple and then just buying gold. So that's my stop. So I stopped on that candle once it broke it. Yep. Then I took a little break. 10:56 came back for some green trades. 10:56 in and out in the same minute. So that last one was let's see, 98 cents to 88 cents. Yeah, I'm a little bit red at this point. 10:56, I got to put. So let it grind down. I got some food, maybe, I don't know. Yeah. Came down here. This was, I don't know, 5 day. Let's see, was 5 day there? Yeah, I guess it came down. But yeah, this was actually past 5 day, I think. It just helps to let the market kind of start its move and catch it after it's doing it. Gold buying up there. So I had red for the bearish build in liquidity, which was evident here. Support, resistance, resistance. Flipped into resistance right there. So I had it down here on the wick. I also had it up here, I think, on the body. But I think that's the reason for this trade. Yeah, 10:56. So, quite late on this. Was I waiting for maybe a retrace? Yeah, maybe I got it at the beginning. I got it here. Ideally, would have gotten it here. I guess well, this orange wasn't there. But if I'm trying to front run it, I would catch it on the orange resistance here. But I don't usually do that. Maybe if there's a big increase in volume. But without that, it's better to wait. So I got it here on the at 10:56. Let's see. Yeah, in and out in the same candle. So yeah, I got it at the beginning, sold it right there. Mostly because it was such a chase on my entry, and then I thought it very well could come back up and retrace and retest, which it did perfectly. But did I catch the bigger move? No, I don't think I did. Yeah, I did, but I was late. Was I? Yeah, I was so late. Wait, what? Oh no, I actually missed that move then. Why? What was... Oh, okay, here's my reasoning. I remember that one now. This happens to me sometimes. So... Oh, it's not even there anymore. I had a white chart. White algo, whatever. Panel in here. And... So I thought my risk reward was pretty awful. I was like, I'm going to sell it that white. Is it even... There's the retest. Yeah, it's right here. Somewhere around here. When it came back up and retested... Maybe it was even here. I had just drawn it too. I like recently drew it. And it basically just kept me from getting the trade because I thought my risk reward's pretty bad there. It's too small of a range. Of course, all these tiny little ranges up here I'm trading, and then I've charted in something that just spooks me out of it. So otherwise, I totally would have gotten on this retest because I was waiting for it. Like I said, I closed it here because I'm like, well, I don't want to hold through a retest. I can always get in again. But then I thought it was I thought it was gonna, yeah, basically I thought my take profit was gonna be like right here, and potentially would have, but I still could have taken that. I mean, if I had a nice entry. Yeah, it wasn't quite half a point, and yeah, dang. But yeah, that was a nice little move. And since I missed that, and it was a perfect retest on the lines that I drew, that gives me oh so much confidence. Maybe a little FOMO here, I don't know, but I jumped on a call. 1104. Yeah, so that last trade was a little tiny green trade. Missed the retest and that moved down. 1104, I jumped on a call. Right here. Or right here. So retesting the bottom of my purple for one. This precision selling right here broke it, and sometimes after a move like that you get a retrace. Red basically being my stop for the calls, and then orange for also my take profit. Yeah, so this one actually, I don't always catch these trades, but in this case, yeah, I did. And it works pretty well. I know it's kind of a weird spot to trade. It's a little grindy, but my risk was defined and I had a profit target in mind. And if you can remember that rhyme, you'll always make money. 1104 to 1110. So I held this one through some grind. My entry wasn't great. It was definitely a little slippage to the wrong way. Held through here, held through here. I was looking for 5-day. I was looking for up this for a retest. Did end up retesting that, but I closed it before that. I actually got a nice fill right up here on 5-day at 1110. So I think that basically took away most of my losses. I was 28 cents to 36, so pretty good percentage in there, even though it was kind of a weird trade. Yeah, and then next one was quick stop out, 42 cents to 37 cents, 11.53 on puts. What in here? So selling in the green, I had chart at that point, I think. Oh, where else? Oh, this little wick got me. So I had the right idea, but yeah, I think I was getting on this retest, and then the candle came up here and closed, so I immediately closed out of it. Did I get back in it? I did. Okay, so but how'd that turn red? What? Oh, that's right. I remember this one. Okay, so breaking magenta red here, which is why I got in. Ended up just wicking. I got out, small loss. Came up. This is, since you can see this wedge happening right here, it's getting close to a resistance, so it was make it or break it for the downside or the upside, more or less. I mean, I suppose it could break this and keep buying up in this, but probably kind of unlikely. So anyways, broke here right at 12, and wait, 50. Oh, what? I call 11:54. Oh, that's right. 11:53. I got a. Oh yeah, I got a little whipsaw in here. Dang it. Now I remember. 11:53. I got a put. Closed it at 11:53. Immediately got a call at 11:54 for the reason of this being a support, and this is a clear stop with red. Of course, in hindsight, yeah, why am I trying to front run the break of this wedge? Shouldn't have. I have clear stops though, and it's kind of like, I guess I could do this more if I'm trading with the trend and I'm at a resistance. This is counter trend, because so far it's just been selling today, and trying to get at a support for, yeah, anyways, needed to wait for green to break and a retrace to go long. So yeah, went long there. I totally forgot about that little whipsaw, and closed that out right at 12 on this candle. And then at 12:01 got a put. So a lot of little trading in here, over trading. 12:01 got a put on the retrace. At 12:01? That's crazy. I wasn't able to do that. And this was a red trade, if you can believe it. My white wasn't quite right here. I had another one that was a little, or no, yeah, it wasn't this white one. See this line right here is gold. I think this is actually an alert. So I adjusted it later and moved it up a little bit because I was just a little bit off with it. And it did end up being this less aggressive channel right here. Anyways, so I was in it right here. Nice little entry. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do white for, or actually gold for my take profit, or, you know, after a big candle. Wait, was this isn't it? What? Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. That happened later. Okay. No, I did get in there. 11:54 of them. Got there, stopped out. 12:01, I got a put. Yeah, on this candle. And then got another one. Yeah, I got 65 cents. Oh yeah, 61 cents. Got another one on that candle when it retraced even better. So I was pretty confident in this move. I got 2 contracts here, which I've just been pretty much strictly trading with one. That's right. It wasn't a red trade. It's confusing because I thought the next one was a sell, but it was actually another buy. Yeah, this was a good trade. Okay, it was on the big account that I couldn't catch this. Anyways, yeah, so I got 2 by here. Nice big candle here. It didn't quite make it to where I was going, but it was just a big candle, and so I closed it. Bought the first one for 65, second one for 61. Sold the first one for 78 cents. So nice little percentage there. Nice slippage. And then I was thinking it still probably would come down here, but it broke my precision white, and I'm like, dang. The point of having 2 is so I can have not necessarily a runner, but one to at least to like stretch my profit target to like my actual spot. But I put a break-even stop on it because it's a tight range in here. And yeah, I thought if it comes back up and wants to retest, I don't want to be a part of that. So I'm happy with what I did. I'm just saying the second contract I stopped out break-even, unfortunately. Didn't take profit on both there, which was fine. This retest was kind of nasty for my lines because it fully closed above it and opened above it. So, but I think actually I got this on the big account. Review some of those maybe. And yeah, that was my last trade on small account. I pretty much ran out of buying power there, and ended up with a small red day, very small. So went to like -30 at one point, and then climbed back out those just a couple green trades to a -10. So not bad. Like I said, the confidence is important for me, and I guess my drawings, my charting improving will help with confidence, and just knowing when the charts is lining up with my charting, to have the confidence to go for it. When it's not, to know, okay, just slow down. I'm not seeing something, or there's just not enough volume for it to be working, and it's just a much more choppy and wedgy day than I'd like to trade. So as you can see, I had a pretty clean system with it breaking red here, getting puts on a retest or not. My execution wasn't great on it, of course. Right here, to wait for a candle to close. This was good. Up here, I thought the risk reward was too small. Yeah. So, anyways, on the big account, I'll just have maybe a couple of trades. I'll just make them by memory. So basically, this white is tapering, right? We had tapering from we had white, this strong white, we had purple tapering, this green was tapering, and then this white was tapering. And so I'm kind of looking for a bit of a reversal at some point. Mean reversion, or more or less. And my green was showing itself as a pretty serious resistance, and so actually I did get calls somewhere in here. I maybe stopped out and got back in. I can't remember, but on the big account, actually I did catch this move. Great. I went big on it. Yep. Where did I get that actually? I might have front run it and started getting in here. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, it was a little sketchy. I remember now. And then it broke. Yeah, it ended up being a pretty big green trade because I had 6 SPX contracts on that one. Sold them on the way up. Sold a couple here. Sold my second to last one right here on this red candle, which was a total fake out because it was right at this resistance, retesting this red. And so I'm like, all right, I'm just going to keep pulling at this point. So this one, and then literally the next minute just busts through and goes up another like 50% or whatever. I think I sold my last one on this candle. Yeah, it was at the beginning of this candle, like 5 day. I think it was somewhere around there. So happy about that little move. Didn't catch the move back down here. I need to get better at that. You can see clear break on the red, which I'm not always looking for those for entries, but it is a good one. So it rejected the top of the range there on the white. However, that white, I don't think I had drawn yet. Maybe not. I can't remember. I don't know. And really, that's just in the middle of nowhere. I guess the top of that. I don't know. So didn't mean a whole lot that this was happening up here, so that's why I wasn't looking for puts. Anyways, yeah, didn't catch that. I think I caught this move down here. Yeah, I did on the break of this magenta right here. So complete the inverse cup. I actually got calls, I think, in here too. I had a red trade, and then I did end up having a green trade and caught this. And this is when I changed the white. So I took all my profit and then changed this white line because I was like, seems like that was a real support. So that's when I adjusted that white. I remember I took calls here, stopped out, and I'm like, there's a broadening wedge here. I don't want to mess with this. This is the worst. And let it chop and grind. Then I front ran calls right here for a move back to safety. It was a small trade. Took a small loss on it. And then it did happen, but it was... I looked at it and I was like, I'm not going to get in this right now. It was literally in the last minute. It broke it and went. So... Oh, but that line actually wasn't there. But that line was, as you saw earlier, it was actually right on it. It was a good spot. Whoops. So my charting on it was like great, but problem was they did it in the last minute, which is not ideal. Yeah, so broke it, little retest above it. That's where I would have gotten it if this was at least 5 minutes. But in the last minute, I didn't want to mess with it. But these contracts actually went up from $1 to $6 just in like 45 seconds. Happy Money Monday to you. Thanks for watching. Sub up, like up, comment down. Happy Money 6 round. See you tomorrow. Peace out. Merry Christmas.